Hello everyone, this is Vinnieart. I'm a professional comic book artist, former lead designer of McFarlane Toys. I've done stuff for Image Comics, Blue Water Comics, Devil's Due, a couple other places. Right now I'm making this kind of late, this video, but I wanted to showcase the brand new image that I did for City of Venus, Dead City, my current comic book campaign. I reached my $5,000 stretch goal. So this is the artwork that everyone's going to be getting. All my backers for this project is going to be getting this image. I'm going to do it like a flyer slash kind of postcard size. So yeah, it'll be about like 5 inches by 8 inches. But I'll be throwing that in with any orders that anyone had on my book. So I also want to go over my campaign one more time, since I only have a few days left on it. So this is a post-apocalyptic action sci-fi story. This whole comic book is set in the far future, where all technology is dead except for the floating city in the sky and those who inhabit it. So it's the ultra elite, the scientists, the most brilliant minds and engineers, and they've been keeping themselves above all others for centuries. So they're floating above this wasteland of a world, essentially. There's no power anywhere except for in this floating city, and they have this unique power source that's keeping them afloat and keeping all their technology going. So below we have the scavengers. Um, they're underneath the regular land. They're almost like in these kind of underground areas, but they'll come out every now and then in order to get supplies, or there's unique moments that happen throughout this series where there's going to be little like gift packages left here and there. So we'll find out during the course of the story how and why this is happening, but when they're kind of notified, they have to check these key locations. But that's what kind of gets them out. Now, I'm trying to keep it a mystery too as to why and how this is happening. Is it the people in the floating city that are using it as bait so they could try to capture them, or is it something else or someone else who's doing this? But in any case, the actual book is going to be centered around this woman named Jess, who has a very unique like wrist weapon, I guess you would say. But she doesn't know who she is, how she got here, what this thing is that's on her. I essentially want the viewers to take this journey with the main character and kind of explore this world and the rules of this world and what's going on in it. But yeah, so it is it's a very interesting tale that I don't want to give too much of the story away, because there's going to be a ton of surprises throughout this series. So this first issue is just kind of scratching the surface, so people they could kind of understand what I'm doing with it. There's going to be a lot of action that happens throughout this book. There's a lot of surprises. So as you can see, some of these kind of like zombie looking people, they're actually failed experiments that were thrown back down onto this world from the floating city. So those people, those ultra elite, they're trying to prolong their lives. They want to live forever, essentially. So if they find these scavengers, they'll try to kidnap them, take them up there, and do their tests and experiments. But in almost all cases, they've been failures, so they get tossed back down there. So it's a very dangerous world as well. It seems very bleak, but the main character of the book, she's gonna have, well, she actually has the power to save this world or destroy it even further. But that's going to be revealed more later on. Yeah, there's some of the other artwork from the book. Yeah, so there's a lot that's going to be happening. I have a lot in store, not only for this project, but even afterwards. I'm going to be launching a kids book project. So I want to do something in time for Halloween, something that's a little bit different from everything else. So I just wanted to let people know about that as well, because I'm kind of sick of seeing some of the stuff that's been happening with comic books lately, and a lot of drama all over the place in the main industry, on the side channels and the independents. There's really no reason for it. Um, I'm somebody who believes in putting the work in, um, getting a proper project out there for fans, because I'm a fan myself. So I enjoy reading and seeing cool stories, awesome artwork, and I think that's where the attention needs to be put back. So I'm trying to, that's my aim with mellaartworld, and with all my projects that I'm doing. So I really hope that you guys will back City of Venus Dead City. I have a couple of really great perks. So my featured perk is going to be the signed comic book along with volume 2 of my art book. So it's a 52-page full color art book essentially, but I'm doing it in a comic book format as well. So these are going to have a nice thick cover. Um, Again, even the pages inside, it's going to have like the 100-page thickness, or 100-pound thickness, I mean. So it's really high quality stuff. I want to showcase some of the things I've been doing over the years. So you're going to have superhero type work in there. You're going to have portrait work, pin-up stuff. It's going to have a little bit of everything. And lower in the campaign, I show some more of the artwork for that. So when I scroll down, I'll be showing you guys. But for 50 bucks, you get both of those. And I do have volume 1 is in demand as well right now of my art book. So if you guys are looking for that, you could also get that. There's also a link below, like further down on this campaign. But there's also a way to get it as one of the perks if you don't have any of my projects yet. And I'll be going over that. So um, yeah, so the regular perk I have for 20 bucks plus shipping is City of Venus signed by me. This is a 28-page full color comic book, first issue of this amazing world and these characters that excuse me, yeah, so wait a minute, but yeah, that's right. So I did make a perk a little more recently where you could get 2 copies for 30 bucks. So it's like buy one get one half off. So either if you want to put it like in get it CGC graded, or if you just want to get an extra copy to give to a friend, say, hey, check out this awesome book. That option is also available. Then I have City of Venus with Volume 2 art book plus an original drawing, a head sketch of one of the characters from City of Venus. So I'm picking like random characters that I'm going to draw, and whoever backs it, they're going to be getting that at the $120 tier. So then the most expensive tier I have is $150, where you'll get both art books. That's volume 1 and volume 2 of The Art of Vinnie. They're both 52 pages each. That's 104 pages of beautiful artwork, plus City of Venus. Again, 28-page comic book. But if I hit my stretch goal, I'm going to be adding 4 more pages of behind-the-scenes stuff, so sketches and kind of like how I work like before and after, maybe, like from pencils to color. So yeah, so I'll be upping it to 32 pages actually. Plus, you get an original head sketch with that as well. So that's for 150 bucks. So let me scroll down a little bit more. You guys can take a look at the pages on their own. I'll be putting a link in the actual on the video on the caption section, so you guys could just click it and take a look at the work and hopefully back it. So alright, so this is some of the artwork that I have in the volume 2 of the art book. So you can see fun stuff, different things. There's a Greek mythology piece, more pinup artwork, so things of that nature you could get. And this is just another breakdown of the most expensive perk as well. And here's the link. So if you just want to get volume 1, it's in demand right now. I pretty much mail it within a day or two. from receiving email confirmation. So yeah, I'm very fast with delivery. I've had a bunch of other projects. Here's actually a nice listing of them. So my very first campaign was a 3-issue miniseries. It was a ghost story that was set in upstate New York. It's a fun little tale. It's beginning, middle, end. So you have issues 1, 2, and 3. I that didn't go in demand because it was my very first campaign, so I wasn't that familiar with how Indiegogo works and the amounts to ask for and all that. So but I will be putting it in a collected edition in 2020. So keep your eye out for that. So Through the Woods will be coming back. For those people who didn't get a chance to get it the first time around, you're going to be getting it all together in one shot. Yeah, so my second campaign, obviously the art book. This third one is the current one that's going on. And here's the cover for the next one that I'm going to be doing, which is the children's book. Yeah, the Ghostly Manor on Howling Hill. That's written by my brother Frank Tartamella, who actually he wrote Through the Woods as well. We worked together on that and on this project that I'll be releasing. So yeah, within like the 5 or 6 months so far that I've been doing crowdfunding, particularly with Indiegogo, I've had pretty much 7 books are totally done and ready. Before this year's up, and all my backers are going to be fulfilled. My first 2 campaigns, I fulfilled everyone almost immediately. There's almost no wait whatsoever. All these projects are finished. That's why I don't do a campaign unless all the artwork is finished on these specific campaigns. So you guys really don't have to wait for anything, except for when I get my payment, and then I could go to the printers. So that's the only time you guys are waiting, because as soon as I get books, I sign them and I mail them out. So yeah, that's kind of my guarantee with mellaartworld, which is my company. And yeah, anything where you see my name on it, I'm proud to showcase it. So yeah, I hope you guys will continue to back these projects. Each campaign I've been doing better and better with. So, and I'm very, very excited about City of Venus. This has been one that I've had in the works for a very long time. I've been doing pieces of the story here and there, elements of it, world building, setting up my own rules for how this world is going to work. And character backstories and things of that nature. So this isn't just a fast idea that I want to get out there or anything like that. I've actually, the original concept for this I created way back when I was in high school. Believe it or not, it's evolved over the years into what it is today. And yeah, I'm very excited to show you guys the rest of what's going to happen, all the other cool stuff. A lot of the surprises have to do with the main character and how she got there, her connection with that floating city, all kinds of cool stuff. And I'm actually going to be showing how that city got in the air, that floating city. And yeah, I think it's going to be cool and fun because not many books or stories or movies, they never really show that kind of element. If you see something like that, they never really get into details about it. They just put it for a cool atmosphere. Everything you see in here has a purpose. So if it's character design, if it's the world, weapons, things of that nature, there's a reason to why it is the way it is. So. I hope I gave you guys a good little breakdown of everything. So please support back this project. Follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I'm Vinnieart or at Vinnieart, Vinnieart. I'm also on DeviantArt as Vinrock, Vinroc. ArtStation as Vinnieart. Instagram is Vinnieart. Most of those are all, you can just type that or type in my full name and you'll be able to find me. But yeah, so thanks again, everyone. I'm very close to, well, 6K, and when I hit the 7, I'm definitely adding those extra pages. So please keep helping me out. There's only a few days left. Thank you all, and yeah, keep an eye out on my new projects coming up. So September should be when I'm launching the children's book project, and I'm looking to get it to backers before Halloween. So you guys, if you have all these kids, nephews, nieces, whatever, you'll be able to read a really cool project, really cool fun story anyway, for Halloween to them. So all right, thank you guys and good night.